Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie, and welcome back to my channel. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Now, I do have to apologize. I can see you guys are mad at me. You're not even watching the last episode of To Hell and Back. Guys, can you please go watch the last episode of To Hell and Back? Monday's episode of To Hell and Back is already filmed. It's already edited. So that episode will definitely be coming. And I think it's going to come at 10 a.m. I'm thinking of moving the posting time just a little bit earlier. So I think the episodes will start coming from 10 a.m. But anyway, please do go and make sure that you actually watch. I don't know why you guys are not really watching season 2 as much as you did season 1. I'm not sure if it's because of I stopped doing the love scamming stories, which I did not stop doing the love scamming stories, guys. I stopped doing the love scamming stories wherein you do not bring your face. I personally just feel like if you have got a story, be bold enough to come and talk about your story and show your face. That's basically it, okay? But anyway, ninjas, yeah, man, I know I've been very much MIA here, and I just wanted to make this video so that you guys can see the face. And I think that I can just go ahead and give you guys sort of like a bit of a background. Having two channels is not really as easy because you talk about what certain information on this channel, and then you're like, well, everybody saw, but in actual hindsight, no, they didn't. And so yeah, I mean, I did go to Venda. I will link a video in the description box down below if you just want to know everything that has been going on, why I had to go to Venda and everything. I will link it. It's on my main channel, and then you can go and watch it. But yeah, man, like it has really been I would say, wow. um a hard 2 weeks. I don't even want to lie, it has been a hard 2 weeks. I'm at a point where obviously I am putting myself together, just so that I can be fully back at work. And again, as I'm saying, running two channels not really the easiest. An entertainment channel really demands a lot. You have to be posting almost every single day or every day, and multiple videos, because there are different stuff that are actually happening. And so sometimes that side takes my time a little bit more for this side, but obviously that's something that I'm trying to actually balance. But yeah, just to touch on a little bit, I did go to Venda because we had to serve my father, rather my sister's father, you guys. But anyway, yeah, it really honestly was not, I don't enjoy it, I don't enjoy this stuff. They really do bring a lot, out of me. Usually whenever I go to Venda, I always make sure that I visit my mom's grave. But this time I really didn't. I just felt like my spirit wasn't like in the right place. I had certain feelings that I don't know, I wasn't ready to confront. Just because I feel like my mom's grave usually, like, it's like that reality check, like if ever I go there, like, everything comes out. And I cry if I have to. Sometimes I go there and just sit, I'm okay. But sometimes I sit, and if I'm going through a lot, I'm gonna cry. And I didn't just want to. I was like, I'm just not ready to be emotional here, not at this time. So I did not go, but I know that I'll be going to Venda very soon again, so I'll be able to go and visit a grave. Because that's something that I always do, and I really enjoy doing that. But yeah, I think that life is really tough at times, especially when you do not have a good relationship with a parent. As I'm saying, my mom's grave literally forces me to have to confront certain feelings that I usually like shove in the back, whenever I go to my mom's grave and I stand there, or rather sit on top, I realize that my mom is gone, obviously, and I only have one parent left in this world. But that one parent that is out here, like, could give zero, you know. Um, Not having a relationship with a parent, I feel like, is something that actually goes against nature. Like, I feel like it's very unnatural, but we get to a point where, guys, like, we are forced. And I think that there's a post that I actually saw on TikTok, and I realized that it's actually a lot of us that struggle, you know. It's a lot of us that struggle. Having to get to a point where I actually realize that I actually do have a toxic parent. And actually getting to a point where you have to break away from your parent, literally cut them off because of they are not good for your mental health, is something that like we don't really talk about enough. There's a lot of people that are struggling with depression as we speak, and you know, and that is because of their parents, you know, or parent. And it's such a sad thing. I don't even want to lie, because even the things that happen when when you're still young, when you grow up, some of those stuff you still need to confront when you're older. And sometimes it's very, very difficult to actually do that. You know, I've really had to work very, very hard. I've really had to work very, very hard just to get to a point where I am like emotionally, you know, wherein I'm okay. I'm just like, you know what, it's okay. I mean, am I okay with it? No, but I have no choice. I think that that's just it, you know. You do not know how strong you are until being strong is the only option that you have. And I literally honestly do believe that. And I think I have now just done such a great job in terms of just de-attaching. And I think that one of the biggest things that actually helped me is the fact that I just stopped expecting anything. And that was very, very difficult. It took me years and years and years and years of basically just trying, you know, to have a relationship with a parent and doing everything that you can, like, and all those results not yielding anything. You know, it does also damage you, especially I feel like when you're a girl and maybe you just don't get that type of love from a parent, especially like a father, when you're a girl. I feel like it also does affect, you know, the choices that you actually make, especially when it comes to towards relationships that you get into and stuff like that. And so I've really honestly just had to sit down and accept the situation for what it is. Sometimes it's much easier to be angry than hurt. And so, yeah, most of us, I feel like we choose anger. We choose to just avoid, you know, because obviously just getting vulnerable and actually thinking about all this stuff, it's definitely not nice, you know. Yeah, it's definitely not nice. So for me, I think going to Venda and also like coming back and still being in a bit of a funk emotionally, that is obviously the reason why. For some of you guys that don't know why we're saving him because we have been going to maintenance court for the past 2 years, okay, just for him to support his children. Okay. So yeah, it has really honestly just been a lot, you know. It has honestly just been a lot. But I think that maybe I'm at a point where I am a bit ready, you know, to can just share some of the stuff that obviously have happened, and especially like from the beginning of the case, the maintenance, and like just the advice that I would actually give you if you're about to embark on this journey, honestly. But if there's one advice that I gave everyone, even on my main channel, is that the earlier you take that person to court, whether it be your baby daddy, whether it be your father, your mother, whoever, the better. Okay, the earlier you take them to court, the better. Do not wait for them to retire and stuff like that, because it is going to be very, very difficult. You know, these people lie, these people manipulate, they try maneuver. It's absolutely wild, you know. And so basically that is that. I mean, I'm someone that if you know me, you know that I hate like disappearing and just coming back and posting as if everything is normal. That's not who I am, because you know, like, one thing about me, guys, is that I have been a YouTube consumer for years. I was a YouTube consumer for over a year before I even started creating content. And so I hate it, you know, when someone disappears a bit and then they come back and they're like, hi guys, life is normal, let's continue. No ma'am, where were you the past 3 weeks? What was going on? I need the tea now. And so I always make sure that I just tell myself that if I take time off, I need to come back and tell you guys, like, you know, okay, this is what has been happening. Life is not perfect, you guys. Life is honestly not perfect. And I think that there's a lot of people that actually see it and they're like, oh, well, it's a family issue. You know, every family has its own problems. I get that, but I'm an individual. And if I'm going through something and I want to talk about it, I want to share, I should. And I think that being a YouTuber, the other part again is that you can't literally even hide it. If I'm not okay, like literally there are times where I was was not okay, and I force myself, I make a video, and I'll get so many DMs because my ninjas know me. They'll be like, oh, I mean, you don't really look happy. Ma'am, are you okay? Can you please talk to me? You know, this and that and that. And so I can't even fake it with you guys. And I think that I'm just someone that is just, I don't know if it's laziness. I'm too lazy to fake. Like I can't like put it on a face. I have failed for many years. I failed at that. And so yeah, basically that is what has been going on. I mean, this has been a journey for the longest. There are times where I even stopped talking about it just because I felt like I've spoken about this so many times. I can't even count how many times I've been to court. But yeah, I believe in, when the time is right, the Lord will do what I needs to do. But at the same time, God made sure that there are maintenance costs, and we should actually utilize those. And so that's why we're actually there, okay? But yeah, man, I hopefully we're gonna be back to our normal posting schedule. And if you'd like to come and be part of our show to hell and back, please do make sure that you actually like send us either an email or a WhatsApp message, and my PA will make sure that she handles everything. You should come, let's share, let's heal, let's help each other, and so yeah, man, I love you guys so much, so much. And thank you guys so much for actually sticking with me even when sometimes I'm not here and everything. You guys still subscribe, you guys still watch the videos, you guys still watch the ads, and I'm so grateful of that. It's one thing to have people that follow you, and then it's another to have people that follow you, but they're also invested in your success. Like they're also invested in seeing you make it. And when it comes to my ninjas, you guys excel when it comes to watching the ads. I don't even want to lie. So thank you guys so much. Like literally, I do not take that for granted. You guys are like the real MVPs, Shibobo. Okay, but yeah, we're going to have a lot of things that we're still going to talk about, a lot of topics. Who knows? Maybe I might even give you guys an Owamie special next week, and there's a video every day talking about different chende and different tea. Honey, okay? And so, yeah, man, I love you, ninjas. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.